Welcome to part 7 of the BMWR80/7 build. I have bought myself a very cheap indicator switch, but I don't know if I'm going to use it yet. I want to inspect it and work out what wires are what wires, because the one I bought is so cheap it doesn't actually say. I should have gone for a slightly more expensive one, which would have had listed which wires are which, because none of these are labelled. So for the price of £6 though, I'm not going to complain. However, this is clearly not waterproof, so it's probably not fit for purpose. So how does this come apart? I need an Allen key for that. Now it's very easy to get disheartened on projects, especially when the next part, the carburetor issue, is going to cost a small fortune. Let's say it is going to cost a small fortune. Wow, this is a solid unit? That's interesting. Right, okay, we've got the wires open now. Okay, so that's quite simple and straightforward. Yellow is left. Well, I guess I'm going to be cutting that, I think, maybe. If I cut it off. Yeah, this is not waterproof at all. However, I might be able to reuse the housing. Like this one is a much beefier switch. This would be much more acceptable. Could take off this button maybe and replace it. Very cheap nasty tat that I bought there. Is that a waste of money? Possibly. Possibly that was a waste of money. Well, as it's January, I can't really afford to buy any parts. The sun is very strong today. So yeah, and it's very easy to get disheartened on projects. I think we better sort out the switches. It has to be done, and it's just something that, very boring job, you know, the bike's almost running and stuff, but yeah, I can't afford to buy a new carburetor. So yeah, I will have to, I can do the little bits, like sorting out the wiring and stuff, so as long as progress is made every week or 2 weeks, I'm happy-ish. But yeah, we're going to try and wire up some indicators, and then we'll put the start switch in, and then a kill switch in, and then it will function. That's all I care about at the moment, just function. Not aesthetics, just function. So yeah, to wire up some sort of indicator. That's the hardest part, I think, the indicators. Design, printed this off, switch can go in there, wire can come out the back, and then what we can do is that bit can just put to the bar with a couple of zip ties just to see which orientation we can go. We could go this way, we could go that way, we could all, you know, and then I can flip it around if I want to go on top or whatever. Then I've got this bit, which is, I'll cut that down, but that's basically the lid, and we just glue that down once it's all done perhaps. But yeah, for testing purposes that's probably the best way to go, or just make some sort of hinge, so just like, so that just rests on top or something. But yeah, go test that out. I can mount that on the left side, and then if I want to reprint this and make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing, I could maybe change the colour or whatnot. Just because I had black, got some leftover black, I thought, yeah, I need a little bit of 5 meters or less or whatever it was to do that. So yeah, right, let's go on the bike and test it out. Okay, so I thought I'd do a little bit more today, and look what we got now. Okay, just ignore this, I will tidy this up a little bit. So that's my start button, indicator to the right, indicator to the left, indicator off. So it's like a car, but I got it on this side, and I'll sort this out a bit better later, but it works and it's cheap, so we might replace that. It's all 3D printed housing, and yeah, just ignore that. Parcel just came in the post. Parcel just came in the post. Now, I have now spent all the money. All the money is gone. This is money that was gifted to me, sort of thing. And I was thinking of getting a 3060, because my graphics card is incredibly old. incredibly old. Oh no! This is the worst. Packing peanuts. Every order I've ordered, I think, has been packaged with packing peanuts. Oh, it's gonna make a mess. What have we got here? Oh. Now, carburettor. So this is a Bing carb. The right hand side. This should all be just rebuilt and ready to go. So hopefully this is good. And then in here should be. So I thought I might as well do the other side. So here we've got the gaskets, the diaphragm, because I'm guessing the 40-year-old diaphragm, or however old my carburettor is, has probably perished. Then in here I've got some more bits. Not cheap, by the way, all these little carburettor jet bits and stuff. O-rings. Not a great deal. No, it's. How does it go? It's. I know the final bit is. When the sun will bar to grace to ride along. I don't know how that goes. Okay, so carb, rebuilt, rubbers replaced, essentially, and some gaskets and stuff, but nothing too major. Replaced the jets, even though they probably didn't need doing, and batteries in, fuel's on. I don't expect any miracles. So I think it's time to take it for a spin soon, I guess. So let's just finish off. I've put the seat back on, and I'll just have to finish off some little bits here and there, and then it's ready for a spin. So, well, the day's here. I'll take this for a little test ride. But first, a few zip ties, just the whole thing's in place. Check a couple of nuts and bolts, and off we go. Yeah. So Andy's going to meet me in a bit, and we're going to follow me to the petrol station, and maybe we'll go a bit further, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll tune back in when I've done the test ride or something. Back from my test ride. Pretty good. A little bit of fettling needed. There's probably some checks to be done. but overall it didn't leak petrol, it didn't leak oil, and it handles all right. It takes a bit, it's going to take a bit getting used to, narrow bars, etc. Yeah, thanks for watching and everything, guys, and I'll catch you when maybe it'll be a further road test, as in further, not just around the town, because and stuff. But yeah, wow, really impressed with it so far. Gonna have to check a few things, tweak the carbs a little bit more, but we're almost there. Slight backfire. Other than that though, yeah, wow. Kind of want to go back up, but no. Let's put it away and fettle, finish some bits. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Awesome, brilliant stuff.